That was really fast. My computer just restarts like that. It's insane. It's just that I haven't done it recently because I had my water pump was a little bit iffy recently, so I'm keeping an eye on the temperatures of my cores right now, just to make sure that it actually did start up. Seems to be the case though, yeah. It's not like spiking really hard, which it would otherwise. No, that's fine. Yeah, okay, it seems to be doing fine. I'm just getting my stream chat opened up again, and then we can actually get started on this, finally. For the freaking third time. And if I'm still out of sync, then poo. You know, where is this? Yeah, these look perfectly fine and healthy. Good. Okay, what did we say? We said Europe. So, in case you missed this, hello on YouTube, by the way. I'm gonna definitely upload this one to YouTube. I had some out of sync issues with audio, so I'm just gonna start over again, and you're gonna miss a little bit of what I was talking about before. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna be sponsored by Europe. The ESA is gonna launch us to Mars. We are going to go with... We are a hydro engineer, which means we use less water in our domes, which is going to be in the long run pretty good. But in the end, I think one of the others might be better. That's why hydro engineer is actually the most difficult one to get. Actually, no. Futures is even more difficult. And somehow rocket scientist is at the same level as hydro engineer for difficulty, which is a little tiny bit weird. Because it's probably one of the better ones. You get a free rocket, which is worth 3 billion in funding. And yeah, hydro engineer, we're definitely going to go with serenity. Random mystery. We're going to go with the prefab as is. We're going to rename the rocket. We're going to call this rocket the top stakey. The top stakey rocket. And let's go next. And we are going to Xanthe Alpha. I actually haven't tested this one out yet myself. I've tested some other landing places. That's Margaritifer Alpha. Valles Marineris. It's like this huge ass canyon. But we're going to go here. Lots of metals, not so much concrete, which might make it rough. Lots of water, not a lot of issues with threats or temperature. Thank you, computer, for telling me a Java update is ready to be started. Anyway, let's jump in. Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars.
Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the Red Planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. I'm definitely going to pause it. So we have, this is the map. It actually looks eerily familiar to, no, it is a different one. We have an interesting starting location. We're like inside the valley, which has upsides and downsides. The biggest downside is we're not going to get as much power from turbines, because you can generate power 3 different ways. You get power from solar panels, you get power from wind turbines, or you get it from Stirling generators. Now Stirling generators are expensive, and at first you have to bring them from Earth. This sector is actually really freaking good start. It doesn't have that much concrete, but it's enough to get a dome started and other things. But most importantly, it has 168 metals, and it already has a deposit of rare minerals, rare metals, and an anomaly, which will boost our science in this start really good. Also, we have a milestone achieved. Difficult, seriously, is 230%, so we get no mystery. We get no mystery, really. Okay, I need to test this. So, no. If I restart the map, will that actually give us a different difficulty setting? Because we started at 230 before landing, before jumping into the map.
Welcome to Mars.
Okay, that's the exact same thing as before. So now it's still at 230. So maybe the random is chosen beforehand. So let's just start completely from the main menu, see if that changes anything. I know this seems eerily familiar, restarting things. Hydro Engineer, Serenity, Random Mystery. This is all the same. And I believe this is Xanthe Alpha. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Welcome to Mars.
The bot doesn't like it when you post it. I assume it's a clip of this channel. See, the map looks the same. And it's still to 30%. Maybe it doesn't calculate that. Unless you actually select one. It's just kind of annoying. Because if I select a mystery, the difficulty goes up. I know this. See, the higher difficulties are more difficult. Maybe it just doesn't show you if you pick random, which is kind of silly. I mean, it would. Then again, you would figure out which you actually have if you.
Welcome to Mars.
If you're random, if you look at it. Yeah, it's still going to be 230. So, well, let's just do this. Okay, so first off, welcome to our area. For the third time, I think. And there's music here. I hope it's not flagged, because that means I won't be uploading this to YouTube. But yeah, I'll put it a little bit further down. No, that's video. Audio. It's basically, I'm listening to the radio right now, and there are multiple radio channels. You have no radio, just silence. You have Surviving Mars. This is just the generic game music. Red Frontier, which is like the Old West style. I like this one pretty much. Then there's the Free Earth channel. And the official Mars channel. This is a little bit more futuristic. I'm just gonna go with the Red Frontier. Now, we start off with 3 orbital probes. Now, orbital probes will scan the area before you scan areas of the map to know what's there automatically, and from your spaceship or whatever, your base scans it. But you can also use orbital probes to immediately scan a sector. Now, we know this is the pre-scanned sector, which is usually a really good sector to land in, but we also know that there's a water deposit over here that we might want to know about as well. So I'm going to scan the one right next to this. There's even more concrete in here. This barely has any buildable area, so we're just gonna skip this to G5, which has nothing, literally nothing. There's also no metal in this area, only here. And then finally the sector with the water has a underground metals and a rare metals deposit, which makes this the prime location for our first dome. But we have to land near this one because of the amount of metals that are not here. So when you look at it, these are the metal deposits at the start. They are quite numerous. And over here there's water, underground water. There's a metals and a rare metals deposit that we can use that we can build a dome nearby for people to live in and work, because some things you can let the drones do, most things you're gonna have to let your people do. Now, to take advantage of this is the furthest left of all the things there is. So as long as we have that in range, as well as the concrete deposit, we are fine with landing over here. That means I will have the furthest reach towards my future dome location down here. You don't see the rocket yet because the game is paused, but let's move it forward. Let's have a rocket land on Mars. It's also quite a sizable rocket. It's also a silly looking rocket. I'll give it that. Welcome to Mars. This is our RC Explorer that we can use to explore anomalies. And here come the drones. Now, while I set up some other stuff, I'm gonna set up a universal deposit so that our drones can start unloading the rockets. I'll take a look at Mr. Handy over here. You can't... Oh, you can pan the camera. Good. Hello, robot drone. Hello, little drones. See, this drone is carrying polymers, basically plastics and the sort. And they're all just gonna unload the rocket onto that depot. I'm also gonna make one metals depot, so they will start automatically mining all the metals in the area and just collecting it for future use, which is useful in the start. Now, let's go first to start scanning the areas around us. Now you just select an area of the map to scan, and it starts scanning. It takes a while. You can boost it using sensor arrays, which is good. Now let's go to the research menu. Research will unlock various benefits for the colony. Researching any technology will make a new technology in its field available for research. Changing your active research will preserve the progress of the previously researched technology, which is good. Because we're from Europe, we get one of the highest amounts of research per day. We actually get more research than we would get with the easiest start. We also get funding every time we research something, which compounds in each other, but that will run out once we've researched everything. And because we're Europe, we also get an extra row of research from the beginning. So normally you don't see these until you research the first line, and they're also at the same cost as the first one, and normally they go up in cost, which actually is quite good for us. We also get water reclamation for free because we're the hydro engineer, and in this case it would have been a tier 5 technology. The tier where the researches are on the tier is actually a little bit randomized every time. Like sometimes you get life from Mars, sometimes you get Mars crowdfunding, sometimes you get other things. Now Mars crowdfunding is actually really nice because it is free funding, which means you can do more. Over here we have probes that are cheaper and can deep scan. The universe is under no obligation to make sense to you. Thank you, Neil deGrasse Tyson. And so most of them have also a quote with them. Social, not everything. Not everything has a quote, but some of them do. Low G drive is actually really nice to have because it makes your drones and rovers faster. So I'm going to start that one first. High rise. Here's another quote. I suggest that going to Mars means permanence on the planet. A mission by which we are building up a confidence level to become a 2-planet species. Buzz Aldrin. And it gives you a residential building that houses many colonists. So it's, you know, it's an upgrade for your domes. Fuel compression engineering. That's actually really nice. Rocket cargo space increased by 10,000 kilograms. So that first, I'm actually going to swap them around. That first rocket you send from Earth with resupplies can actually carry more stuff already, which is a good start. We have here low G fungi tech and soil adaptation. They say once you grow crops somewhere, you've officially colonized it. Andy Weir, the Martian. Let's go with soil adaptation. Yeah, there are more than one Martian quotes in this game. I like low G turbines. That gives us more power from our wind turbines. Life from Mars, Mars crowdfunding, and let's get the turbines, yeah. Now there's multiple things you can do. You can, to get research, you get sponsoring, you get outsourcing, which is basically you pay someone on Earth extra money to get more research going. You can make that crazy amounts and get 10,000 research over 5 days, which is insane. I am going to add one outsourcing program to it because we do have 4 billion funding and it only costs 200 million to do it. So now we get 600 research per soul for 5 days, which means that these 3 researches will be done within 5 days. Yeah, otherwise you need to build research labs in your colonies. You get science institutes, which is a higher level. Genius colonists, which are just really smart people. And there are some other things you can also get, but you have to tech to them first. Now, RC Explorer can check anomalies, and these yellow things are anomalies. So let's send our Explorer to check out an anomaly immediately. You can see how slow this goes. Let's speed up time. We're now going at triple speed. No, 5 times actually. This is triple speed, this is 5 times. So there are hours in the day. Martian days consist of nearly 25 hours. Earth hours. They're still unloading the rocket. They're almost done. Now the rocket is... Kim Tae-hee. Hey, the name of the rocket changed because I forgot.
Research complete.
It's a different rocket.
Analyzed. Milestone achieved.
It's a different rocket. It is oh no, I think no. It wasn't a different one that we did it. Anyway, we already researched something, the fuel compression. Because that anomaly with the beaker is usually just straight up research points. You just get a bonus. This unlocked for us advanced Martian engines. Rockets and shuttle require less fuel, which is actually a really good one to get early. Because it turns the requirement for your rocket to return back to Earth from 60 to 40. So you need less to actually get things, to get your rocket back to Earth. Because you have to send your rocket back. You have a limited amount of rockets. So you have to send it back to get resupply and actually get colonists onto Mars. We got a milestone for scanning an anomaly. And that gained us 1250 points of research. Now we already discovered one more anomaly over here. And this is a different type. We'll see what it will turn up. Okay, and now you see that our drones are already working the metals. Now, what I want to build is a drone hub. We do not know how to build drone hubs yet. It is a tech research. But we brought a drone hub in prefab form from Earth. which means we can build it. And I do want to build it as far to the right as possible, so we don't have to go very far to... So I'm probably going to build it over here, so we can get started on this concrete deposit. So yeah, it requires power. And it also cannot be built too far away. Now we're going to build it here. And we're going to start putting up some power as well. We're also probably going to move our deposits over here because it's a little bit far away from the hub. I'm going to put cable down 5 lengths at a time, or try to, because every 5 lengths is the cost of a... is the cost of 1 metal, so it has a specific cost associated with it. By the way, am I in sync right now or not? By the way, just... no one has told me this. Good. Hey, look! We see our drones coming in. They're going to build some things. They are carrying nothing, which is an interesting thing. Maybe the prefab is already there? That might be the case. Yeah, the prefab is just there. I'm going to move our deposits a little bit further east. I'm going to make a concrete deposit as well, because we're going to mine that concrete, which is really important to get early on. Okay, the materials do not suddenly disappear. Okay, they're still there. I'm like, are they still gonna be there? I'm not 100% sure. But they are. Now we need some power. Now, this early on. A drone hub requires 3 power. A solar panel generates 2 power. A large solar panel generates 5 power. And we're gonna need at least 10 power to power the drone hub and our first concrete miner. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. You can build everything really close together, but spreading out also helps with other things. So we are hopefully gonna get power soon. Let's put them at highest level right now. Very important that our drones go mine metal and then bring it over here. So you can see it's really hard because if you zoom out too far, you just get the entire map. But you can see these blue hexes, and that is the reach of our drones right now. So we reach from the rocket has its own drone hub basically, and the drone hub itself. Now we're gonna have to build one over here as well, and then probably another one over here just to get to the reach of this area. At least this anomaly will make way for where I want my dome to be.
We've discovered a magnificent vista at the site of the anomaly.
Even after watching the cold splendor of the Red Planet for so long, Mission Control was awestruck by the beautiful footage provided by our intrepid reconnaissance vehicle. 50 new applicants are available on Earth. So more people from Earth now want to join the mission. Yeah, it's gonna take some time for our drones to do things, but once we have power, at least these 4 drones that are at the drone hub will also start working and doing the things that the others are doing. I actually think they cannot go to mine because of reasons. We do need is to build a concrete extractor. You can see on the right with available resources how much it can mine before it will run out of resources. And it depends on where you actually build it, how much it can gather. And this is a very large but very low grade deposit, so it will take a lot of time and effort to get everything out. You can see like there's some objects blocking. Like there's barely anything in these tiles, so if I build it here, I'll build it here. There's currently no cable connection. Ah, Explorer's automatically charging, which is also good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's another stretch of 5, needs a 1 metal to... because this one isn't built yet, the drone hub is now not getting power. Now it is. Yeah, we're waiting on these drones. I think they're all charging right now. Yeah. Yeah, there they come. They were all charging their batteries. Sometimes it takes some time. We're already halfway through scanning this sector. There's one way to upgrade this, and that is by building a sensor tower. They're not expensive, and you can actually get an upgrade to make them run for free. If you're a futurist, you actually get that from the start. Okay, our drones are now faster, which is really good. I love Explorer AI. You just get research for every Explorer you have. I think I can replace these two with that one first. Because more tech means more faster things. Actually, same with soil adaptation. Don't need it that early. But I do want advanced merchant engines because needing less fuel to get back to Earth is probably quite useful. Okay, our concrete is now going to be mined. Average daily production is 16. A dome... Ooh, look at the shadows. A dome costs 80 concrete, so it takes this one extractor more than a full day. Ah, so yeah. The thing is, it can't produce at night anyway, because we don't have batteries or anything yet. And we don't have access power, so as long as it's daytime... Oh yeah, I need to build that thing too. We need a dumping site.
Sector scanned.
No resources, what a surprise, in a buildable area of 7%. I mean, it looks cool. I'll give it that. So yeah, it's now nighttime, so theirs is not working. What we need is more power. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also another concrete deposit we can exploit. But we're going to build up a power accumulator. It's quite simple, it's a big battery. But to charge it, we are going to need extra power because, well, you can only put in extra power into the battery, and this is providing exactly enough power that we currently are using. It does look really cool how it mines its stuff though. It already has all its resources. I think they're mining right now, yeah.
Meteor incoming.
Whoa. That was close. But yeah, if you now look at this sector, the sensor tower that we built is providing a 233% boost to its scanning speed. And we're going to have to build tunnels at some point just to get out of this. And we actually have to, I think, use another rocket to do that.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Now that is good news. We found a new anomaly. Where are you at? There you at. Let's go check out this anomaly. Now the rover can easily move outside of your drone area. It's just not recommended at sometimes because some anomalies break them down, and if they're broken down they need to be fixed by drones, and if they can't reach them they can't be fixed. Now you see the battery, it's currently discharging its power, so it actually goes up and down the fuller its charge depending on how charged it is, which is pretty cool. It's currently using 10 power every hour. This system is. You can see that when selecting something in the power grid. Currently producing nothing because, well, we're only using solar panels. And it's actually, in the beginning, good to not use too many wind turbines because they require maintenance of mechanical parts. And in the beginning, you cannot build mechanical parts.
The probe's drill had hit 100 meters before it detected a spike in temperature. The data tells us it was ignited magnesium compounds.
We are still waiting for confirmation, but the preliminary results are clear. There are signs of chemical burning, indicating a combustible material in contact with the probe. The mechanical friction of the drilling head must have ignited the magnesium. What a great discovery. Scientists on Earth had long planned the creation of jet engines that could burn the carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere with the use of magnesium powder. With abundant amounts on site, the research teams could begin preliminary testing of a working prototype right away. So it gives us a tech boost for all robotics technologies, which means that all of the research we do in this category will be 10% cheaper. So it's only $13.50 now instead of $1500 to research Explorer AI and everything else in this tree that we don't know about yet. So our Explorer was done. We don't have another anomaly right now, so I'm bringing it back in range to recharge. We currently have 17 concrete. It's not bad. But we're going to need at least 2 more drone hubs to expand this way. And get a dome started over here. So let's actually see how far does it reach. So I want a hub over there, so what I can already do is start building...
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Now that is good news, another anomaly. What I can do is already get the cable going all the way over here. Wow, that is not far. And that's a different one, that's a research one. So the eye anomalies are like story related? I'm really sorry, but my French is definitely not that good. I'm really sorry, Weissonette. Je ne parle pas de français très bien. Right. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Let's see. So we... Oh, wow, the cable is already done. That is... Yeah, that was really fast. So our battery is now almost at full charge, but it's already discharging again.
Discovered.
Core water. Okay, you can come back now. So... What's her face? Which actors are you talking about? Anyway, we just got a breakthrough discovered, which is a special technology, uncovers extremely rich underground water deposits. Extremely rich. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, you see that our funding is slightly increased over time because of our research. So we're about to research advanced Martian engines. Let's see, we're at 4140. Let's see how much that goes up. Yeah, we need to produce water, we need to produce things. There's one problem with having a very large network, and that is it's more prone to failure. So it's best to set up separate networks for different things.
Sector scanned.
Now that is a rich sector. Well, it has a metal deposit. Also, I think these two are in range of one dome. That's a very high grade metal deposit though. And there were some metals over here. These metals were, I think, just discovered. Yeah. And they will be mined as well.
Research complete.
Advanced Martian engines. Yeah, we got 150 funding for that, so 10% of the cost. I sincerely hope that doesn't degrade the amount we get from the research bonuses though. I kind of want to get core water researched. It seems interesting. So since we're going to dome up here, we're definitely going to keep scanning in this general direction. So what we need to do now is start up a water amount, and I actually, you know, we should first send for some resupplies. Which you do over here in the resupply menu. So we send a cargo rocket. We definitely need 2 drone hubs. We're gonna need them. There are fuel refineries, moisture vaporators, Stirling generators. Now, one Stirling generator is actually not a luxury, so I'm gonna send at least for 1. We do have water, so we don't need another moisture vaporator. I would like another fuel refinery, though. Okay, so that's the 4 prefab buildings. $900 million already spent. A transport is really nice. Use it to establish permanent supply routes or to gather resources from surface depots. Or an RC rover, remote controlled vehicle that transports, commands and repairs drones. Now the combination of these two, you can mine anywhere, basically where they can reach. I will grab 3 extra probes so we get to 40,000 capacity. Now the resources are not expensive, but they are heavy. I don't want to spend too much though, just in case. More polymers, more electronics though. And I do want to spend some on food as well. And I'll bring some extra drones as well. There we go. 4 extra drones plus 2 drone hubs means at least 12 drones are coming over, which is good. And we have 35 food for our starting... for our first dome once we get it down. So we're going to launch this rocket, and it's going to take some time to get here. It's an interesting, like, crater valley that we got into. So if we look at wind turbines over here, they get 0% elevation boost. If I were to build it up here, it would get a 69% boost. So the higher up a wind turbine is, the more power it will generate as a bonus. What we need to set up is fuel. And for that, we're going to need our moisture evaporator. We're going to put it over here. I'm probably going to land the next rocket over here, I guess. So we're going to build that one here. We're going to build a fuel refinery next to it. And we're just going to pipe the water straight from one to the other. I'm not going to use a water tower. I'm going to use basically this water supply to fuel the dome. And this has a lot of water, so it can fuel a lot of refineries. But a moisture vaporator is free water. It's just pulling water from the air instead. Yeah, I'm fine with that. This cannon goes pretty fast. So both of these are prefab buildings, so they're really fast to be constructed. Now what I will build right next to it is a fuel depot. This will be our fuel area for now. Now this is going to require more power, so we should generate more as well. Because otherwise we run out of power and our drones stop working, and that's not a good thing. Now that's actually, it might actually be a good idea to put a drone hub separately on a wind turbine, but there's technology that makes them free, so... Oh, that's the wrong one. And I believe it's an engineering technology. We already have 2 of them researched, which is a good start. Currently working on the Explorer AI, so that should finish in 2 days-ish time. Might be a little bit slower because we're gonna run out of our outsourcing. We built the pipes and we have fuel production. Produces roughly 12 every day, 0.5 an hour. Takes a while. At some point we get tech that makes the moisture vaporators work faster as well and do more, so it can... Maybe one can at some point fuel 2 refineries.
Sector scanned.
More concrete and even more rare metals. Wow. Okay, yeah, they're all still gathering the metals, which I'm fine with. At some point you're gonna need to get the underground metals, which is why this is such a nice location for our first dome. But yeah, the fuel is going to be put into the rocket, and now you can see it only requires 40. I'm waiting for my rocket to land. It just takes about a day before they land. They're really fast. They shouldn't be that fast. Yeah, I'm really waiting for that rocket so we can put that down over here-ish. And get another drone hub here. I don't yet know, because this is going to be a very spread out base to start with. How that's going to work with trying to supply from here all the way down here. Oh, we're already over halfway towards the
Sector
concrete
scanned.
we need for a dome.
Anomaly found.
Well then, Explorer, you get to have another go at things. And it is just in range of the drone hub, just in case it gets wrecked again. I say again, because that is more a thing from the... Our rocket has arrived. Very uneven terrain, actually. Yeah, I'll land it here. Also, we brought along 3 probes, so I'm going to use them. Here you see the rocket coming. Oh, you actually see it coming from up high. I'm going to let them continue this at least, because it has already started and it would waste a little bit of scanning time.
Sector scanned.
More water and metals.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly. 2 more anomalies, and wow, that's a lot of metal. Yeah, that's going to get us some things done. I'm happy I went this way, because that's a lot of stuff we're going to need. Also, are you in range of any of these new metals? Not really. But we can eventually come into range with our drone hubs. We have landed. Now the question is, will they start putting their stuff... Oh, that's what I forgot to build. More storages. I'll put them near the drone hub, actually. So rare metals, polymers, electronics, machine parts, and food will not be here. Food will be down here where the dome is going to be. Yeah, they have nothing to do because they're not in range of things. So we need to get another drone hub going. We'll build that one over here. Let's put the drone hubs at least in range of each other. How's our power situation? Production of 30, demand of 20, so we're getting very close to what it can be. What I can do is build our Stirling generator down here to supply completely separate power to this dome. It is a thing that works. I hope. Let's build the Stirling generator. Let's build some tiny amount of cables along it. Now I'm gonna put down the dome so we have it situated, so I know where I want to put things.
Breakthrough discovered.
Rapid sleep. Colonists need to sleep for only 1 hour and regain extra sanity when sleeping. Sleep, those little slices of death. How I loathe them. That seems like a really strong thing to have if they only need 1 hour of sleep before they can go do things again. Where is our explorer anyway? I think it's up here. Yeah, you can always find it down here, by the way, so it's not that big of a deal. Just in case, I'm gonna put some extra big solar panels on this area. Just so we have enough power going. So they are bringing the stuff from this one over here, but they're not bringing the concrete from there. So we're actually gonna need to send one of our rockets back to get... No, wait. This one is not in range of the concrete. Ooh. But we're gonna need another hub over here anyway. So right now they actually don't get the metals to build this. Do they reach any metals? No, they don't. But I will build that drone hub here at least. So they cover area, but they don't actually get anything done. Now if I build the deposits here, that would be central, and they would actually all three be able to reach it. So we're going to move the metals to here, as well as the concrete. I'm going to move all of them here actually. Except for food, that just needs to stay near the dome at all times. And the fuel depot. I believe that is all in range? No, it's not. Huh. Bastards. Electronics and fuel. Might be a good idea to secure some oxygen and water supply before building your first dome. Yeah, I know this. I wanted to have them ready, you know? But this will allow me to just delete this depot. And they will start moving everything to the new place, I hope. It'll take some bloody time, though. least they're all going to be in range of it. You still have metals to gather. And this is out of range from them. See, they immediately have things to do. Just moving
Sector
the stuff
scanned.
around.
Anomaly found.
Okay, we
Select
found
a sector
another
to scan.
anomaly. Wow. Let's just scan all this area. Yes, we're still waiting for power here. Also waiting for resources there. But for now, this is like the only central place we have room for resources. Yeah, I know this. That's fine. That's cool too. So we're gonna need a transport on our next ship. Also, yeah, it might be a good idea to get them metals there. So they actually still mine these before running out. Why did I scan this one already? You can always send for resupply from Earth, but metals are really heavy. Yeah, we're gonna need a transport soon. We can use to get more metals. Yeah, you know, we're still waiting on the frickin' metals to be brought over there. Of course, they are now bringing all of these metals to this one first. There's not a lot we can do about that right now, except wait for until we get the transport to pick this up. That requires us to have refuel the rockets. And we're still waiting on that production as well. Okay, at least I can now delete these three so they can move that stuff down there. Where is the other concrete? Oh, it's there actually. It's also crappy concrete.
Research complete.
There we go. Explore AI is finished, which means we get more research going. RC transport harvests faster and its maximum storage is increased. I kinda like that. Since I'm not getting any turbines yet, I might as well not research the turbine produce more energy right now. Let's get adapted probes. At least once this one is empty, they're gonna finally mine again. One assumes. Okay, that huge pile is only 3 concrete.
Sector scanned.
Now that is another nice sector. You can actually see all the way from up here our little drones going everywhere. Yes, they're finally going to... And we just saw that meteor impact down there. So yeah, I just need to wait for them to finish mining this one. And then we will finally be able to destroy that one and move. Actually, I'm going to then move the drones to the hub as well. Because then they're useless on that rocket. So I'm going to reassign them 3 there and 3 here. They have nothing to do down here. Oh yeah, I can actually send you to get some more research done. None of the anomalies are within range though. Ooh, it actually goes through the rough terrain, which is cool. They are still bringing concrete to the dome in due time. Only 24 left here. There's like 6 of them working. Yeah, this hub has way too much load for the amount of drones it has. But I can't order new ones yet. What I can do, since you're two are actually not doing anything, I'm gonna reassign one of you to this one.
Anomaly analyzed.
What did we get? New techs are
There's
available.
more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Even the tiniest, simply looking rock can contain the answers to mysteries which perplex the human mind for generations. Sometimes it takes just a simple discovery to assure us of the vastness of space, the universe. An encouragement to make us look beyond the boundaries of our existence and into the future. So we get 2 technologies revealed early, which allows us to build our own drone hubs. They are expensive in electronics though. And what else did they reveal? Extractor amplification increases production but also increases power consumption. From the first day to this, sheer greed was the driving spirit of civilization. So, considering we have metals on Earth and it costs 8 electronics to build a drone hub, let's see how much the difference. I cannot see that. I actually have to have a rocket before I can see it. Which is very unfortunate. Domes do need more power than one Stirling generator provides, right? Yeah, so we would have to open it up, which means it gets some dusty. $16 left. I am going to reassign you to this one. Yeah, they can handle up to 20 drones. I'm gonna need a lot more. I think my next supply rocket has to bring a lot of drones. How are you out of
Sector
power?
Scanned.
Because there's not enough discharge. So we need actually a new battery down here. That's not a bad sector actually, 43 metals. Let's continue scanning the entire crater before going the outside. Takes a little bit longer now because our sensor tower is not in range of everything anymore. A tiny bit more concrete, please. Thank you. Yeah, a battery can only unload 20 power at a time. Nearly there. I need to wait for them to finish that before I can reassign and then send them up. Oh, yeah, what you all can do is actually drop the food down here. Gives you something to do. Hey Whaler, welcome back to the stream today. We're on Mars! And we're waiting for this frickin' deposit to be mined empty before we can do things again. There's the last one. There we go. No more metals. It is! It is really cool. You're basically trying to survive on Mars. Okay, I need to reassign all these drones.
Research complete.
4 more. There's one left. And I think they are recharging. Anyway, we finished Mars crowdfunding, which gave us 1,000 extra funding. Actually, it gave us more because, well, we get extra funding from every research. So, this is a cool quote. Systematic training. Scientists and botanists have +10 performance when working in their specialty. Hell yeah, I'm a botanist. Fear my botany powers. Like, there's suddenly poison ivy or something? I don't know. Decommission protocol is actually really necessary at some point. Let's do the drone swarm. Okay, where is that last freaking drone? There it is. It's currently doing nothing. You are going to be reassigned to that drone hub, which means there are no more drones on this thing, so it can reduce the surface area completely. So I don't get mixed up when things happen. Still, drones from this hub can refuel it, so... They're now on 10 drones, and they're all basically doing stuff. Oh yeah, I can remove this metals depot, so they move all the metals down here. That's gonna keep them busy for a while. It is from the Martian. It actually says so on the quote as well. It's from the Martian. Andy Weir, the Martian. There's another one up here. They say once you grow crops somewhere, you've officially colonized it. I haven't read the book or seen the movie, which maybe I should. But we can almost send Ditmar back to Earth, luckily. That will be good. Because then we can send it back with more resources, or maybe even our first colonists. But before we should get our colonists, I maybe should actually start producing the water we need. So, we're going to need a water tower over here-ish. I don't want to put it in a place that overlaps with the power cable. And we are going to build a water extractor down up here. It currently doesn't have a cable connection, but that is fixed in a second. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gotta make sure that I don't waste too many metals building some things here. The metals should be moved. Oh, there's more concrete now. Yeah, that's why I need the transport. Just to get my metals, or to get my stuff moved around a bit faster. We might actually be able to get this rocket up in space faster. That's how silly this is. And what else I need is a pipe going from uneven terrain. Seriously? Yeah, we're gonna have to get this rocket out of the way. It's in a bad spot. Okay, good. RC, where are you? Let's go there. I really should have just kept having them go around a bit. Oh, they just need concrete now. 30 fuel versus 35 fuel. This hub is at 4 drones, but has very low load. You are going to move to this one, because we are needing a lot, and you're going to move to this one. 33, 34. Yeah, this one is just going to get finished.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Well, we analyzed the anomaly, which finished soil adaptation for us, which allowed us to see magnetic filtering, the Moxie upgrade, which is actually a really nice one. But I think before we get our colonists, or right around when we get them, I want that breakthrough. Yeah, I need to prioritize the refueling of the rockets really badly. This is just a spaceship that's landed on its rear. See, here's the cockpits, the windows. The re-entry tiling to dissipate the heat. Okay, so we are producing water now, but we're literally not producing any Does it produce waste rock or does it use waste rock? 39, 40 fuel, we can take off.
Sector
Perfect.
scanned.
We're gonna launch back to Earth with this rocket.
Milestone achieved.
It looks like an orca. Killer whale. You're a whale, or fish. Launch the rocket from Mars. Darcy blows. Saying Darcy blows when you're saying it looks like an orca. And it's gone. But we can still see it here. We can still see it on this one. It takes a while for it to get back home, but that's fine. You are still quite good in power. Let's get more research going. Now with the rocket out of the way, I can actually put the pipe down. Really uneven terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still there. Give it a second. Bye bye, Orca. See, now the room is cleared. Piping. And we need more piping. Good, that is our water supply for the dome. Now we're going to also need oxygen, which is Moxie. We need a Moxie to produce oxygen. So we're going to just build a Moxie over here, very close to the dome. And pipe it, I think, to this side, yeah. So I'm going to build a oxygen tank over here. Doesn't require any power, luckily. It just stores the oxygen. Yeah, that's just gonna piss me off. Let's move that one back. So I can just do one pipe. There we go. So oxygen is ready. Water is ready. The question is, do we send colonists right away with the next rocket, or do we do one more supply cargo run? To be fair, we can actually do either, because we're about to fuel this rocket anyway. Waste rock is nearly done. I still don't know if it uses or produces waste rock. It doesn't actually say anything about it. It's expensive, but it recycles a lot of water. We are almost done with the
Research
concrete.
complete. Anomaly analyzed. Milestone achieved.
We have core water and covers extremely rich underground water deposits. There is it. There it is. There's another one. And another one. I don't know anything about it yet, but these are really rich deposits apparently.
Research complete.
500,000. That's crazy amounts of water. 500,000 in those deposits. Also, we finished transport optimization as well right after it. Constructs drone-free fraps from electronics, which can then be used in drone hubs to construct new drones. Drones. We can build our own drones with this tech. In the meantime, we are gonna get Moxie upgrade and decommission protocol. We have all the concrete we need. Now we need the metals. The batteries are doing their job. Milestone achieved. Breakthrough. Oh yeah, our explorer is not doing anything. It's losing power, so let's charge it up. So there's a demand of 10,
Scanned.
which is perfect. We might actually have to set up separate power for the dome, which is actually not a bad idea. Or I can put it on the same network and just add a few wind turbines. I think I'm going to do that. I don't want to bother with batteries on this one, I just want to have power going. Spread them out a little bit. You are already powered up, so you can go to this one. That's the last anomaly we know of right now. The Explorer is definitely getting work done. Oh, a rocket is on Earth and can come back. This one can also be launched. Bye, Ditmar. We launch another rocket from Mars back to Earth. It looks pretty fun. Really? You're not gonna retract your... Wow. Here she comes. Whoosh. Okay. So, what's next? You know, I am going to send for another supply. We're already back up to almost 4,000 funding. We need a transport. Maybe even two. For one for now. I'm not sure about the rover, though. Do I want one right now or not? I know I need way more drones. So I'm going to send for 10. Let's get a couple more probes. Definitely need more food. Definitely want more polymers. And electronics. Do I want... That is 2,000 weight. It is expensive, but... Also, these factories are really nice to get at some point as well. But you're gonna need to send them from Earth too. Fuel refinery, more fuel. We're gonna need more fuel, but it's also 5,000 in weight. Let's bring this back down a bit. Really, it's that weightful? That is actually perfect. A fuel refinery and a Stirling generator. Yeah. Okay. See you, Whaler. Thanks for hanging out for the short time you were here. 10, 20, 28, 36, 42, 50, 53, 60. Yeah, that is exactly... Yeah. Those are the weights. I really wouldn't mind another moisture vaporator though. to supply the other fuel refinery we're bringing along. It's 5,000 weight, so one less probe. There were no probes, no probes. Screw the probes. I know I'm gonna need more electronics anyway, so there we go. Let's launch this baby. You're gonna see that now I sent for the rocket and didn't bring a rover, that our explorer is gonna break down and have no way currently to reach it. Just watch and see that happen now. The rocket we're now sending back, that is currently on its way to Earth, is the one that's gonna bring our first colonists. Yeah, the Stirling generator is mostly a just-in-case situation. Just in case I really need the power. Okay, you really need to work on this thing.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh wow, they have idle load here.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
The following texts have been revealed. 3D machining, Earth-Mars initiative, hygroscopic vaporators, low-G hydrosynthesis, subsurface heating. That's a lot of tech we just got. I really want the Earth-Mars initiative. 2 planets, 1 human race, sharing knowledge and coexisting within the solar system. Right, magnetic filtering is going away. I'm actually going to put that at the front because that is going to be good. Because it speeds up all research. What else were we doing? We were doing rapid sleep. We were doing Moxie. That's the one I wanted. Moisture vaporator upgrades. Water production increased by 50%. There's the 3D machine. Oh, building your own robotics, machine parts factory. Nice. Own polymer factory and a fuel refinery building. Nice. Actually being able... Oh yeah, decommission protocol is also what we wanted to do. Being able to build these buildings without having to build them... Oh, I completely forgot I wanted to check that out. So what's the difference between building the drone hub and sending for all the resources? It's only 200 million to outsource 1,000, so I'm gonna send an outsourcing. You're gonna come back and probably recharge for now. This grid is getting enough power, but we're gonna need more. Oh, finally this water tower is being finished. There we go, we finally have water production coming in. Yeah, it produces waste rock. Let's get them a waste rock site. I do hope there is a use for waste rock at some point. Oh, they've almost finally cleared out this concrete stack. You still have a very heavy load. But we have about to get a transport here, so we can actually start mining more metals. Did I already research? Yes, transport optimization has been researched. The dome is being built. We're about to have a dome. Really? You stopped working? Probably to recharge. They also have a heavy load.
Sector scanned.
No resources. Well, yeah, to be expected.
Milestone achieved. We have a power shortage.
Yes, I know I have a power shortage. We have the oxygen, we have the water. The power is in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Constructed our first dome on Sol 14. Production and demand, it should be met. I know why, what the problem is. We lack the power. I actually never connected the dome. Okay. We have a rocket arriving with a transport, 10 drones, and some prefab buildings and other things. So I want to land them over here. Like, this is literally out of the way. And it can reach some areas. If I built it here, I could make them help get the metals across. But I'm going to build it here so they can unload faster and such. So they have low load and they still have a heavy load. Reassign a couple of them back up here now. Okay, a rocket is coming in. The other rocket is back on Earth. Okay, now I can actually check. Cargo rocket, prefab building, drone hub costs 150 million. Electronics for 5 costs 100 million. So building your own drone hub is actually more expensive if you have to get the resources from Earth. Yeah. We can actually have a second dome on the same water and oxygen supply running, I believe. Okay, here we have our transport. You are gonna go grab some metals everywhere. Right, we need to build a basic residential building now inside our dome. Yeah, and we need to expand our power as well. Make that priority number 1. So our production area is working on solar, and our domes are working on wind and sterling. We could open it up, but that will mean it needs maintenance. Also, we have brought more food, which is good. Also, there was already some fuel. Let's see, how much power are you? I think I can put the other one on here. Oh, I already brought another fuel refinery over. Okay.
Sector scanned.
We did bring another water vaporator. Want to make sure we don't put them in overlap, because that means they will produce less water because they're using the same air to produce water. If we build you over here, we can actually place another one in between. Okay, let's remove this pipe. We cannot remove pipes. It's annoying. Also, you see the dust on it getting done. Can I really not remove that? Or is there something... salvage. It doesn't have water right now, so it hasn't got production for a little tiny bit. But once this is all done, this will fill up, especially when we get the tech for more water from the vaporators going. That means they will produce 50% more, which means they produce enough for 3 refineries. One more electronics, so let's see. We have 46 electronics, 34 machine parts, 35 polymers, 55 food, 69 metal, a massive power shortage, but that is because it is nighttime. We are gonna need more power. So I'm gonna put 2 extra down. Might as well put an extra concrete extractor down as well. Just to get that going. And you are filled up, so we're going to build another dumping site. Just keep everyone and everything busy. Okay, you're filled up. You've emptied that tile out. I want you to mine this one, so we never have to go there to get the metals, you know? 43, 48, so that's 2 trips each, or 1 trip each. It's useful this way. That means you don't have to send have to ever get it in the drone network. Okay, so we have our domes. Now we want this to be mostly for mining. This first dome has to be for the extractions. So that does cost us a lot of machine parts, so it might actually be good to get machine parts going as well. Extracts rare metals from underground deposits. All extractors must... They do cost 5 power each, so we're gonna actually get the Stirling generator on this one as well. So hang on. Rare metals. 12 workers each. Well, I definitely want the metals extractor first. You can put this on top of the deposit, that is not the issue. You do need to power it, obviously. Yeah, the rare metals is actually only mostly used to get more funding back home. You basically sell the materials. Maybe later on you actually need to also use it to get more specific buildings.
Sector scanned.
Look at all this nice scanning. Oh yeah, they have 10 drones. Right.
Research complete.
There we go, the Mars Earth Initiative, which gives us more funding. Geologists have a saying, rocks remember. Here's a machine parts factory. Produces machine parts from metals. Yeah, I want to research that. Getting our first dome to be a productionary thing seems like a good idea. That's a lot of power needed for that extra production. Jeez. So we want our first group of colonists to be mostly engineers. Hang on, where are you? You are already assigned to that one, okay. So we have 2 with 6 and 1 with 14. Low load, heavy load, okay. So it means that they have a lot to do right now. Second concrete extractor is up and running. When you're ready, you can invite the first colonists to Mars. Launch a passenger rocket from Earth and land it near one of your domes. The rocket will carry some food supplies, but you'll have to secure power, oxygen, and water and living space in advance. Things we need as well are a farm. I think that's under life support. Let's get ourselves a farm going. So we need 6 people to work the farm. And I don't know how many for the extractor. 12, so probably just one shift of 4 is what we have room for. So we'll be producing more metal, like at a much higher rate, or better amounts at least. I believe there is enough concrete, we just need to get it here. This is currently the issue. Well, Victor is ready for takeoff. I'll reassign some more to the Dome Hub. Because we're not getting any rare materials anytime soon, so I can just send Victor back. There's only fuel, there's nothing left in here. You can launch. Goodbye, Victor. Okay. We haven't had an anomaly in a while. Okay, so I want to wait for my farm and my metals extractor to be finished at least, which is very soon. And let's actually get, you know what? Let's start sending them over. Passenger rockets. Age group, well, no seniors would be nice. Let's get a young colonists. Let's get young people, or try to get young people. Specialization, engineer. Geologists are specialists to work in extractor building, so geologists and botanists. These are the ones we are going to need first. Okay, let's go back. Sex, well, either sex is fine. Perks, actually, other. I want to know what the game means by other. So we're gonna get the other sex over here. Perks. No penalty for heavy workload. Individual performance increased. There's less health without food, water, oxygen, or when living in an unpowered dome. Sexy. Greatly increased birth rate. No geniuses right now. Saint raises the morale of all religious people in the dome. Benefits stack with each additional saint. Recover sanity when gaming. Nerds gain a temporary morale boost every time a new tech is researched. Celebrity generates funding when in the colony. Let's see if we can get them over here. Free funding, I mean, right? Party animal wants social stuff. More health recovered while resting. No comfort penalties when eating unprepared food or having no residence. No, I'm fine with this. Let's send for 12 new people.
Research complete.
Adapted probes is done. Ah, there it is. Automated sensors. Autonomous sensors. Makes it just plop a sensor down, it will run. There, then it's done. So we want that. I think I can actually move decommission protocols to the back again. In fact, I can get hygroscopic vaporators before magnetic filtering. Rapid sleep. 800 research per soul right now, so that if the outsourcing lasts as long as it does, that'll be done in 2.5 days. Available funding 1620.
Pipe leak reported.
This is not good. 1.6 for wheat, then there's soybeans, and there's
Sector
potatoes.
scanned.
Low yield, but grows fast and requires less water. Yeah, I kinda need to get the wheat. Because we don't have the water to produce much more. These two are running out of water, obviously. Because we're basically running on exactly zero on... what's the word? We're running even on water production versus fuel production. So we need one of the drones to work on the maintenance. Oh, they're already repairing it. It just takes a while to do it. That was a drone with medals coming by. This rocket is in transit, 12 food, 12 passengers. This rocket is also traveling. So the thing is, so one farm produces 14 food. So we need 2 wheat farms to produce enough. Okay, so that's 7 per soul. This is 9 per soul. Ooh. Low yield grows slowly but improves the soil, increasing the yield. So it has 1 less than the wheat, but the next one will be better. And potatoes actually make it worse. Okay, so you should cycle soybeans and potatoes. Soybeans make the ground better, and then you get potatoes after that. Makes the ground worse again. But the potatoes get better food. And the wheat is more a stopgap. So 6 for that shift, 4 for that shift is 10. I feel like we almost need to get another farm going for the amount of people we have. But we have 55 food ready. And we can get food here really fast in case of issues. So power on this network is very good. Of course it has waste rock as well. Ugh. I really hope that at some point you can use the rocks somewhere. It says one building is not working, but this one is also not working. Oh, the quality is also very low. You know, let's just start with soybeans and wheat, just to make sure we have the farm going. Also, you need to have very priority. So this requires 2 water. This is 1.6. So early demand of 0.8 because we're the hydrologist. Yeah, we can handle the 2 easily. We can't handle the 2.4. We can. That's 0.2 too few. And we need, I think it's 24 or 25 hours a day. I think they're just doing it on 24. The shift times are just 6 to 2, 2 to 10, 10 to 6. So it's 24-hour days. 0.2 times 24 times 5 is 0.2 times 120 is 1 times 10, 20, 24. So we need 24 surplus water to grow the potatoes. It's doable. I can actually make this a different shift. So if they are interested, they can work in multiple... Hello! It is time to bring in our first colonists. I really should put it up here so they can be refueled quickly again. Here we go, everyone. Our first people on Mars. It's happening. Also, ooh. They are running out of power almost every day. Just for safety's sake, I'm going to put up another solar power there and another one over here as well. Here they come, the first people on Mars.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
The next 10 souls will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of the human civilization. Even the most epic adventures begin with a single step. Arrival of additional colonists temporarily suspended until the colony proves able to sustain human life. Your founder colonists must survive for 10 souls before additional people can arrive. The colony will be evaluated positively before the period ends in the event the first human is born on Mars. If you feel you're up to the challenge, try constructing a medical building and raising the comfort of the founders as much as possible with service buildings. Now, let's get going. Let's unload them.
Milestone achieved.
The first human on Mars. Next up, first Martian born. Next, then produced food. Might actually get food before that. 1,000 colonists, megadomes, wonders. Here's someone. Okay, now they're here. There we go. Middle-aged botanist from Germany. Middle-aged male botanist from Germany. Gambler, founder, sexy. Next we have a female from Germany. A scientist. He's going to work in the metals extractor. They want social relaxation and gaming. They want relaxation, shopping, gambling, and luxury. The rest is not here yet.
Cable fault reported.
Founder, party animal, vegan. Don't worry, they'll tell you. Social relaxation gaming. Youth officer, female from Germany. A French male. They're actually coming from the countries in the EU as well. Lots of Germans today. Another German woman. A Swedish female. Ooh. And there's a drone.
Colonists have arrived.
Okay, what do we have next? Middle-aged. What is that? Two Swedish? Yeah, another Swedish. German. It's pretty cool to see where they're coming from. German. Yeah. Bulgarian female. Okay. And another Swedish male. So we have like 1 French, 1 Bulgarian, 3 Swedish, and 7... Helga Helm. Oh, and they also have names. Helga Hermann, Belinda Bruder, Desislava Yankova, Sigrid Nilsson, Kirsten Bergstrom, Agathe Roth, Ermen Huber, Leo Bruno, Valeska Wolf, Venus Kruger, and Erhard Koch. They also have names. That is so adorable. Oh, this is just so cool. I'm sorry, this is really freaking cool. There's a cable malfunctioning. Go away, you. Go away, you. Where is it malfunction? Like right at the end. This is causing a power issue. Hopefully they repair it soon. Okay, so we have people unemployed 2, vacant residential slots 2. They need much higher comfort to get people born. So we need medical facilities and other things. Hello, Belinda. That's our celebrity. Belinda is our celebrity. Ha! Hypochondriac will randomly visit medical buildings and take Xanthe damage if unable to do so. And is a loner, so we'll lose a lot of stuff if the dome is too busy. 12 colonists have arrived. A trained scientist eager to discover the mysteries of the cosmos. Colonists! Yes, we have 2 unemployed, so that's actually before we move on, we need to give them some comfort. So they were talking about an infirmary? It's on hints, right? Where is it again? Doesn't actually... The hint's gone. Fine. Let's take a look. So the infirmary gives the medical checks. Gets us the ability to get some medical checks. Diner, social food, medical, relaxation, drinking and social. Open air gym. A dome with a medical building has lower minimum comfort requirement for birth. Let's do that. Security station. Grocer distribute hot meals and fresh produce. Consumption of food, but how much food is it? That's the question. The water reclamation is definitely too expensive right now. Relaxation, exercise, and playing. That's some things we really need to have. Huh. In honor of the founders of Mars. A statue in our first one. Oh, garden is big. Some small alleys back there. Okay, so what we need, a living space for children, requires a nursery. And playing as well. School cultivates desired perks in children using modern remote learning techniques. And then there's the research lab. And we are definitely going to need more living quarters in this one. Eventually. So we'll have relaxation, we'll have medical checks. I think we need dining, social, and food. Groceries, food, and shopping. We'll definitely want a diner. Okay. Let's unpause. People are coming their way over here. Wait, what? Enthusiasts. Hey, look, they're now... Oh, now they're inside, and now they're actually not wearing their spacesuits anymore. And they're already working on the farm. Oh, that has to do with the... I see. That has to do with what shift is working it. How are you doing? They're currently not working. Daily production of 7 metals is not bad. Yeah, we're gonna need at least one more living quarters. Lots of concrete is needed for this stuff, actually. You need way much concrete. Okay, you're empty. Which means we're gonna salvage you. Our first concrete building is gone. Nothing to do about it. Relaxation, we're working on it. Oh, they want drinking. And gaming. It's almost as if we do need the casino complex.
We just received a letter from Joe. Hey Kim, thanks for your great show. Just like you, I am a huge
Or the electronics store.
happen to love beer. Preferably a rich German beer. However, I may be a little more into football than baseball. Do you like football, and do you have a favorite team in the
How is there not enough power? Because we're completely out.
and all the great music you play? Sincerely, Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, that cable fault wrecked us today.
Sector scanned.
But we're about to get power back.
At all. I respect the ones who are, but you should
There we go.
try to get
How are you charging? We're charging now to 13.5 an hour, so that should be fine. Total demand 33. 400 times... If we get them filled up again, that should be fine. The problem was the cable faults by miles. Well, the infirmary is working. I'm gonna swap work shifts here. So then we don't have to run the early shift. What do you mean with the inactive work shift? Oh, that's... okay. Yeah, they're scientists, so we don't have any medical people working here. We do get bonuses.
Complete.
Hangover. Oh, wow. Rapid sleep. Need sleep for only 1 hour and regain extra sanity when sleeping. Let's do the low G high rise. I want to see that one happening too. Oh yeah, and the 3D machining is about to be done, which will be good. So yeah, currently, the people working... There's no one working the diner shift right now. So yeah, we're gonna need more people. Or just temporarily turn off the metals extractor. I think that is what we need to do. No one can work that for now. Doesn't mean we have 2 unemployed people at the moment. Let's move you around a bit. Can travel back to Earth. Yeah, go ahead. Sometimes you can't click on these things, which is annoying. Oh, it's probably because it's the production menu. Okay, so our people. Average comfort. Morale is high, comfort is low. So what do they want right now? Okay, so we have 7 youth, yes, specialization, 3 scientists, 1 security officer, 2 geologists, 6 botanists, 4 males, 8 females, wow. 1 workaholic, 4 sexy. 2 alcoholics, 1 gambler, 2 gluttons, 1 hypochondriac, 1 melancholic, 1 loner, and quirks. Everyone is a founder. 1 of them is a vegan. Shopping interest for 5 of them. Gaming, luxury, relaxation. The park gives relaxation. But they want shopping, they want gambling, they want luxury. I think actually the art workshop fits that really well. But 2 of them want gaming, so the electronics store has to happen. It has to. And I think we need another thing. Right, so... Shopping, gaming, yes. Luxury 2, 1 relaxation. It's just because the building is filled up. So once the building is free, someone can go and get relaxed. Actually, they want me to get luxury as well, which is the art workshop. The fact that it consumes stuff as well is annoying, though. Is that... The casino complex also gives out... Wow, that's big. That also gives luxury, gaming, gambling, and social. This is all the same, right? Yeah, there's nothing... Oh yeah, you can actually make lights. They do...
Cable fault reported.
That is not good news. Luckily it's daytime, so they don't lose that much. Oh, now your load is low. Your load is low. Probably your load is heavy, but you have 12 people working here. Hey, Shar 2K, 2K, 2K. I'm sorry, I cannot give you any pre-access. I'm really sorry. I got this game for free from Paradox, and they were so nice to supply a code, but yeah, you have to wait like what, 9 more days and then it's out for reals for everyone. Okay, so luxury relaxation. Yeah, I feel like I have to there's only 2 things that give you luxury though. That's the casino complex and the art workshop. This one does consumes polymers on each visit, which makes this one better, but also really freaking expensive. I mean, it would be half my electronics gone immediately. At least there is enough food. How's power here? 30, okay. I feel like I should just build the casino. It's also 3 workers. This is only 1 per work shift. Okay, that's that. That's also the reason why I want these small buildings, because they're so much cheaper to get. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that we had you going and do things. Huh. That's smart. I'm actually just gonna tell you to unload over here. I completely forgot I had a transport that I was having to work. I mean, I don't have an anomaly right now, so that doesn't matter anyway. Which building is not working? I'll turn down 1 shift. They need this stuff first. It should be coming. Now 6 botanists is actually perfect. And the comfort is going up now. Unemployed and looking for work. Well, you've got work now. So the shops are open in the morning, the afternoon is for work. It's actually going up in soil quality already, I think. Also because we have mostly botanists, so that's helping them as well.
Sector scanned.
Yay, no resources. High chance it contains concrete and metals. Oh, we just saw... Whoa! 2 right after one another. 3? 4... Oh boy, I think we're in a meteor shower. That was 4 meteors just... That just happened. We are working on 3D machining. Robotics factories, yes. Once we have autonomous sensors, we can get some more research going quite fast. Drinking, relaxation. Yeah, we need a bigger relaxation spot. Let's build a garden. So that 1 spot only has room for 1 person working or doing that. Also fountain, just because it's the 1 tile thing. You have like It's a standard amount of tiles you have available in the dome. And that just fits perfectly. I think my next rocket just has to simply be full resupply of polymers and electronics and food and nothing else. Even though we are going to grow our own food now, and it's producing quite a bit of food. But we want more work shifts, so we need more room for people to work, and it's... There we go, garden. So how many people have already been working in... Wow, already 7 in these small alleys. Average comfort is going up, so we should be able to give them everything except drinking. And luxury we have with the polymers. So what do we lack? We lack gambling. Gambling we lack. We have social and, yeah, drinking. Spacebar also gives relaxation, but I don't have the workers right now to provide that. If we had 14 people, that would be perfect. Unprepared meal, visited small alleys, well rested, visited diner. Couldn't do shopping. Well, there's enough shopping to do now, so comfort is now at 58. Average comfort is going up, which we need to actually get people. Schools are huge. So I don't think the school is... I think a nursery would fit, but I think the school is out of reach for us. On the small dome, at least. That's why we're working on the research. Like, this research is going to take a little bit longer. You know what? Screw it. I'm outsourcing one of them. I need that research. I need just research in general needs to be faster. So, building a research lab would help, but again, the amount of colonists we have is too low for this. Yeah, the problem is they don't work, they work one shift a day. We are tomorrow going to grow the first food on Mars. That's going to be cool. Your comfort level is 78. Nice. The average comfort is now back up to 50. Let's actually look at the people. So you have 48. The unprepared meals. Can't go drinking. Had well rested a couple of times. There's enough room in the diner, it's just that they can't always work. I think we need to swap the shifts. Because, yeah, that's the thing. You need to run multiple shifts in the diner. Because some of the people can work and some of them cannot. Okay, so the medic is left, yes. Let's swap that around a bit. Okay, so yeah. That's going to take some time to actually get acquainted to. How are you going to
Sector scanned.
get this done? No resources, but most importantly, no anomaly. Even though it was like high chance it contains. Like, really? I'm noticing it. We're up to 54. Shopping. No available service building. Yes, they are. Gaming. No available. They are available. The electronics store for both of them. And social is the diner. Food is not going down as fast as you'd think. It's going down a little bit. Is there a way to just check a full list of your colonists? Also definitely put on the highest priority for... It doesn't seem that map overview, yeah. No, I can't easily check our people. Service building was closed. Yeah, that's the issue. They're not... They can't... When they want to go, they have... That's why you need multiple shifts in them. But we're about to have a lot of food. Like a shit ton of food is coming in. 37. That's better than what the wheat would have done. Hey, where is everyone? 2 in the diner, 1 in there, 3 here. It's gonna go through polymers. Water is fine. Food is at 2.8 per day.
Milestone achieved.
And there we go. We have produced our first food on Mars. Now we need to get someone born over here. Comfort is still going up. Gambling, they cannot do that. Gaming and dining are definitely available. Look at that food. Just immediately all the drones are picking up all the food. Oh, it does go through, cycle through them. Okay. It actually doesn't matter on what shift they work.
Research complete.
There we go, 3D machining. And that unlocks drone battery capacity. Ooh. Sounds really good, but I think I want systematic training. Scientists and botanists have 10 performance when working in their specialty. Hell yeah, I'm a botanist. Fear my botany powers. Yeah. Gotta do that. But yeah, we need more people. Comfort needs to go up. But it's already at 58, so... Just a gambler cannot do things, and the alcoholic.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, finally! Oh god, can I even get there? I want to see them get there. Honestly. I think they can drive up this little ridge. That little ridge there. How are you gonna get there, buddy? They cannot get there. They need to get a tunnel going. Right. Infrastructure, tunnel. So we could build a tunnel here, and then bring it up there. But we're gonna need to have. We are going to need to get a rocket up there. It just has to. You are definitely supplying surplus power. I'm gonna connect my two systems. Does mean I want at least one extra battery going. I'll put it here next to the water. Oh, of course you're filled up with waste rock. It's still at 58. Service buildings are full. Really? Wow. Yeah, that's why the bar would be useful. Worker 6, 2 per work shift. It's also a big one. No. That's why I need bigger domes. You do, yeah.
Building a new home on an alien world, that takes guts, to say the least.
After all, purpose is the strongest long-term driver. Since arriving on Mars, Venus Kruger's enthusiasm has proven to be above average, even by founder norms. And the prodigious productivity displayed can be boiled down to one simple explanation. Venus Kruger really loves doing what Venus Kruger is doing. So he's now an enthusiast. That's the spirit. Maybe we can find Venus? Ah, they're going to the farm. They're going to work. Service building was closed. Ugh. Yeah, because of the amount of work shifts. We need people. But in 3-4 days I can actually send for more people, which is perfect. Right. The production thing. There's one downside to the machine parts factory. It needs to be built in the dome. It requires a minimum of 5 workers, but it uses metal to produce things. And 30 frickin' power. Holy shit. Wow, that requires power. Wow. Just wow, that's power. We have the surplus, but that's gonna need some time to catch up. How are we doing on... concrete? Ah, you're here. Transport. I keep forgetting I have the transport. Set source. Oh, okay. Sure, you go automatically do that, buddy. 3 and 4. How is science going? Oh yeah, the autonomous sensors is being done now. We already... 30 energy, Jesus. It's crazy, but we get machine parts out of it, which is good. I can't really afford to have it in this dome yet, though. Because of the amount of workers and the room that is not here. I mean, we're gonna need, well, at least we have another water deposit over here we can use to get another dome running. Oh yeah, the double metal dome. Metal. But I want bigger domes, that's the thing. And then you can have everything in a dome and... yeah. Comfort is up to 62. Social is available. It is. They just probably couldn't go there at the time.
Cable fault reported.
That's never good. Okay, it's up here. already being repaired. How's power in this system? Not producing at night. Oh yeah, it's the total thing. Okay, so it's only draining at 8.7 right now. Vacant work slot 6, vacant residential slots 2. So if we get another 12 colonists, we can activate another farm location and everyone is work. I mean, we can have another farm shift, is what I should say. But doesn't that... does that mean it just grows just as fast, though?
This is the Red Frontier, and I'm Xanthe. As you know, a day on
Because they have a standard amount of time. This building operates on a single work shift. Yeah, you cannot have someone else going in there.
know if this tiny difference influences my
So even though we have 6 room for people to work,
fall asleep here than on Earth.
it's gonna have to... that means opening up the metals extractor finally.
Came across a book on baseball history. Oh, that didn't help me sleep at all.
So that
I
works.
was always a Red Sox fan, so I eagerly read about their history. Did you know that after winning the first World Series in 1903, the Sox won 4 more championships up to 1918? Isn't that impressive? Then, for some stupid reason and right out of the blue, they sold one of their most valuable players, Babe Ruth, to the New York Yankees. Can you believe that? Well, it took them 86 years to win the World Series again. I guess they'll never sell Mr. Ruth again. Oh, I got carried away. Here is a tune for champions.
Randomly talking about the Red Sox. That's interesting.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Baby, anomaly.
Cable fault reported.
Again. Yeah, it's gonna happen more often now because of reasons. One of them should be going through maintenance. Or can they reach it? No, they can't. Well, they're already working on it. Good. All the drone hubs have a low load right now.
There are Earthsick colonists.
How are you Earthsick? Because they want to do gaming and... that's a problem. So the one working here is a gamer. Let's turn off the art workshop for a second, so we have someone hopefully going to work in, apparently not. Oh, for crying out loud. Just go work in the gaming shop already.
Anomaly analyzed. Research complete.
Oh, we can close the work slots. Well, that works actually. Okay, we have the autonomous sensor, so I can build up a few extra sensors. Martian University. Oh. That's cool. Let's get some free, cheap... Well, we are now actually running wind turbines, so let's put them up. Okay, so do you now have unemployed 2 people? Let's turn you on again. Okay, someone is working there, so hopefully that person will soon become...
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove.
Also, smart home. Okay. Perfecting the Martian household for a better life beyond Earth. I'm currently working on the vaporators first. So it's basically that one person is dragging the average comfort of the entire thing down. Okay, do you have still got uneducated? No. Everyone is currently has a job. But I can actually close one down of these. Are they all botanists though? Yeah, they are. Oi! I was trying to there we go, close that work slot. Let's open you up for one. You for one. Okay, yes, yes. So we need 2 more workers right now. I think I can go down to this. Okay, now the only thing not working all the time is the art workshop, but you're not interested, or you're working at the perfect place because you're not interested in the art workshop. So they don't have to be open for themselves to visit later on. Finally, you got a +20 from that. Good. Issues Earthsick. How do we get them to be less Earthsick? As healthy as a bull, one with the universe. They should go up today. And that actually brought up the average probably to 70. Luxury is not available. To whom?
For the first time, a human has been born on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
The colonists have always felt like a family, but what makes the family stronger and more united is the promise of new life and better future. We have truly been blessed with a rewarding responsibility to carry the torch of hope. Let this blooming of life serve as a symbol for all humans. Mars is no longer a dead world. The colony has been evaluated positively. Additional colonists can be called from Earth. Well then. Children will be born. The dome is comfortable enough. Let's actually find our baby. Colonists. I want to find my colonists, you know? That's all I want to do. Martian born 1. Average health is 100, sanity 99. Oh, Venus is actually... The enthusiast is homesick. Are you kidding me? Well, he's getting up in comfort. Okay, so we have our first Martian born. In Sol 26. Evaluation, Scandal Sectors, 100 colonists, 500 colonists, 1000 colonists, Megadome, Wonder. Now the thing is, I don't really want more before we've done low G high rise. I'm gonna put it at the top, and I'm gonna outsource it. I want this done. I want my colonists to live in a bigger house. Hygroscopic, I cancelled that one. Let's put systematic training there first. Turbines. Ooh, building our own Stirling generators. That is a nice one to unlock. Produces food out of dome. Yeah. Okay, that should be done later tomorrow in game, so we're gonna take a little bit of time. We had a baby born. Why are you not done? Stored concrete. What? Really? Oh my. We filled up our concrete. Thing is,
Cable fault reported.
they're right on the edge of where they can be. Okay. They emptied that one out, I think. Okay, there's metal here.
I'm Xanthe of the Red Frontier. We play the tracks that will make you.
It's gonna bring in 61 more metal. You're not working because there's no one working. You're not working because we're filled up on concrete. Get another concrete, and everyone is swarming to pick it up now. Everyone. Jesus.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Okay. Explorer. Go fetch. Comfort is now at 74. Yeah, I want to actually see my the child. I double click. Orbit arrays. Birthplace, Mars. Interests, playing. You know, I feel like it's time to actually get the nursery going, though. That's at least a building we can put down, the nursery. And I'm still waiting for the Logi high-rise, which will be done sometime on Sol 27. Build that up, bring in 12 colonists, see how well that goes. 76 now. Wow. Here they come. Oh boy. All the concrete. More food is being brought in.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's
Dust repulsion, Martian patents, that's a good one. Rover command AI, sustainable architecture, utility crops. Utility crops unlock new crops in farms and hydroponics farms that provide oxygen and improve soil quality. Ooh. From the salad you eat to the air you breathe, plants have a fundamental role to play for humanity well beyond Earth. Sustainable architecture. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. Shifting focus away from fixing it to avoiding it is the natural step forward for any Martian habitat. Rover Command AI. RC Rover no longer needs recharging. Starts with 4 additional drones and command limit increased by 12. Dust repulsion. Solar panels are gradually cleaned from dust when closed, resulting in less frequent maintenance. Nice. And finally, Martian patents. Earn 500 million in funding. Repeatable, it can be researched multiple times. Economic exchange between Mars and Earth would be mostly in the form of intellectual property. It's 3k, but that is fine. That is currently would take 5 days to research without outsourcing it. Which is like, hang on. Let's check this. So we get, outsourcing is 1,000 for 200 million. This is 500 for 3,000. So you would pay 600, but how much do we get from being Europe? Do we get 300 funding bonus from this research, which would mean even with outsourcing that's a net gain? We will have to test that out. Okay, so the nursery needs 1 more concrete. There it is. It's being built. More drones are starting to build it. Okay. Did they already move out? Oh yeah, they did. Orbit arrays. Still waiting on high-rise. You know, when we research it, we'll come to the conclusion we can't even build the high-rise because it's only a small dome. Let's build another dumping site because I'm guaranteeing you that some stuff is filled up. Nah, actually not. This one is at 47 though. So, hey, hello. There goes our transport. Picking up the rest of the metals over here. I'm just gonna let them load and then run that one as well.
It's a rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for addiction.
Ooh. Despite the great lengths we go through to make it seem safe and as close as possible to home, one's mind is never too far from the dangers that the privilege of being an interplanetary pioneer carries. We all find our own ways to cope with this pressure. Sigrid Nielsen finds it in the bottle. Sigrid is now an alcoholic.
Research complete.
There it is, low G high rise. Yes, medium sized dome. 150 concrete, 80 metals, 25 polymers. Let's get utility crops first. Okay, let's see. Homes and education. Apartments, smart home, smart complex. We can fit it in. How much population is that going to provide us? 24. Consumes 12 power, 10 polymers. I believe we have this. We're going to have to send for polymers, electronics, and machine parts soon. Especially machine parts. It's an average of 0.4 polymers, 0.5 electronics, 0.8 machine parts. Both of our rockets are on Earth though, so that's good. Food is going to be fine. We are growing a shit ton of food now. That farm is running itself, basically. No reason to do anything different for now. Water surplus, it's perfect. If that thing ever breaks down, oh boy. So we're gonna need fuel. 240 right now. Holy crap, we're filled up on fuel then almost. Wait, where's the rest of the fuel? Oh, I never got rid of the other fuel depot. Fine. Okay, so we need to send for both rockets. And our cargo rocket is definitely gonna carry lots of stuff. The problem is that it's also expensive stuff. We need more machine parts than the other things. That is a lot of funding, though. How expensive were these? I mean, getting the machine parts factory just straight up would be good. And with the high-rise, there's actually plenty of room. to get more people going. And we can actually rebuild the other one into a high-rise as well. But yeah, if we can produce machine parts on our own, I'm gonna let a prefab come in from that for that one. No, why should I? We can build it ourselves. Okay, let's go back for a second. See, how much is it again to build? Because I'm gonna have to build one. 10, 10, and 2. Yeah, that is way cheaper if we build it ourselves. Consumes that and that, yes.
And you are listening to the Red Frontier. We'll give you the song that will make you feel strong.
That is going to require 40 extra power on the system. Like, that's a lot of power we're going to need to add now. I'm going to open up the Stirling generators. That produces, change it to 120. And we're going to build a couple extra... I think 3 turbine, 2 for now. That brings us to a surplus of 17 plus 10 is 27. Oh, I'm like, what the heck is that? That's a meteor. You are gonna come recharge. Yeah, now they're gonna require maintenance though. So maybe I should keep them closed for the time being until they're actually finished building these things. 80 comfort now. What was I getting? Yeah, more power things. You know, get a few more solar panels really is also in general going to be good. Now we'll build 3 extra solar panels. There we go. 3 solar panels, 2 turbines. That increases our by 25. And we are... But 10 of it is going to be continuous, so... I need to wait for the high-rise to be finished, though, the apartments, before we can actually get anything done. Now we can move everyone from the living quarters over to the other side, which is good. Then again, the amount of stuff we need, though, is going to be... Ooh. It's difficult. It's definitely a big amount of juggling. Like, how many people can you have? This game has depth, that's for sure. And the music is still great. We'll stop working soon. A drone is on the way to repair. Good. That would be a terrible thing not to repair. Right. You cargo rockets. We don't need a prefab now. We definitely need polymers. We need electronics. We don't need as many machine parts because we're going to make them ourselves. I'm going to go 30 on each. Let's get 2 extra probes. I'm going to soon need to send another rocket with a prefab to build an area above for the tunnel. Yeah, we don't need to send over a full one though. Well, having a drone hub just ready to go is not a bad idea. Food we're doing really well on. Concrete and metals is also fine. You know, metals are cheap. Might as well send in a few extra because they're heavy. More polymers. And let's just fill up with metal. Even though it's really a waste. Like, some things are like cheap and... Let's send for 5 machine parts just in case. Let's launch this rocket. It's half empty, but it's because we just don't have the funding right now. Once we get this thing up and running, the rare metals, then we can have some more funding coming in. Let's speed up production some more. Yeah, the other drone up, like, we have a lot of concrete that we're gonna need. And so we can actually expand further southward then.
Research complete.
The hygroscopic evaporators. Farms increase the comfort of all residences in the dome. That sounds like something we want, because we have a farm in that dome. We also want this one. Low G turbines. Yeah. Let's do these two. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. 23 out of 35. Yeah, we're really low in polymers and machine parts, but we're going to produce our own machine parts. I just need to wait until 22. Nurseries, 1F8, that's 12 out of 14.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Hey, you. Let's go. More anomalying. Oh, right, and I completely forgot a thing. That I have... No, Explorer, no, 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 no. What I have is... the ability... to build sensor towers that don't require maintenance or power. Okay, how far do you reach? You reach until here. Crap, I keep doing this. Let's just zoom in really far. There we go. Let's build that sensor tower here. Let's also build a sensor tower all the way over here. So we get more scanning area going. And this one is reasonably far to the left. So I have one in the top right and one in the bottom right. Okay, salvaging it is some resources. And let's just build one as far west as we can. Gets us some more scanning speed, hopefully. Okay, the apartments are done, so we have...
Humankind might be on the verge of a new golden age. And we have to be the ones who ride the crest of that wave.
A new era of scientific discoveries ahead of us, and we are the ones who are blessed with the opportunity to be on Mars. A completely new territory where new scientific discoveries lie behind the corner. We're talking about new ideas which would sweep the human minds in the market and give us a tremendous head start in the future. The primary reason behind the creation of this colony is scientific, and this is what we're expected to do, to push the boundaries of human knowledge. In other words, we need to start working on our science. We need to have 40 techs researched by Sol 100, and we're currently at 16. Almost at 17, 18, 19. These are fast, so that's going to mean the cheap techs will want to grab them early on, so we have it done faster. Hey, wow, you missed a lot, Black Cat. Welcome. We have our first people living on Mars. It's pretty cool. Also, we're going to send for more people from Mars.
Discovered.
Printed electronics. Allows drone-free prefabs to be constructed in the drone assembler using metals instead of electronics. That sounds really good. That sounds extremely good, you know? Explorer, you can come back. You have nothing to do right now. You can fill yourself up with this one. Luckily, when the rovers are not doing anything, they're also not losing power. Okay, resupply, passenger rockets. Age groups, youth, yes, childs, yes, that's fine. As many youths as possible. Specialization, we're fine on the botanists. And the geologists. I wouldn't mind having more engineers. Because we have a factory now. Sex, Oh yeah, the others. Oh right, I completely forgot. We're fine on the perks. Okay, just launch. Just send people over. Thank you. You have to be careful though that we don't get too many people too fast because of the amount of food we need. Obviously, we can now open some work slots again. They'll be here in a day or so. And yeah. No, they are allowed. There's just no one available right now. That's the thing. What I did was, I actually was like, hey, there's someone who is not male or female. I actually need to look them up because they must have come to the colony. Right. Where's the filtering again? Here it is. Filter by filter 6. Oh no. No, it's not the case. This game is out next week. Next week? On Friday. Or... No, I have... I got a special key and special permission from Paradox to play this game early. And everyone else will be able to play it next week on Thursday, the 15th, is when it is officially out. But I'm allowed to show you a little bit early, which is pretty cool. Building's not working too, yes, I know. Okay, one shift is fine for now. They work a different shift than these people. That's so much power requirement though. Total demand is at 75, hourly production is 125. That is doable. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, this rocket has arrived. Good. Polymers, electronics. Ready? No, now it's here. And the drone hub. Right. Just land here so we can unload you pretty quickly. No, apparently they didn't come. I had someone available who had other gender. So it's like, yes, please come. And then they didn't come. And now they don't want to come anymore. That's a lot of come. There are so many good researches. You can eventually mine everything, but in the beginning you don't have the tech to do anything on Mars. Or the resources. So you will have to bring in... You have to import at the start of your colonies. And for the most part you're also going to have to import a lot of the people. Because there's quite a few that are necessary to bring. Did we build another mineral one? No, we did not. That's fine, though. Okay, this concrete one is down as well, so we're gonna salvage it. We're gonna build a new one.
Sector scanned.
Okay, that sector was scanned. Yeah, we have plenty of room still to go, but we also need to scan more and do more things. Right, what I wanted was another... I need a metal deposit down here. Let's unload... what are you doing? Ah, smart move. Yes, please load everything in there. Now unload there.
Research complete.
I know, systematic training, that's perfect. That gives me the botany powers. So all my botanists are now working even better at botany. Colonists without the proper specialization suffer lower work penalty. That's also really nice. Let's do drone swarms. because price of tech in the first 2 rows is cheaper. Okay, you can gather some more stuff. That's 40. Just want to make sure we gather most of the metals. Using our transports makes it... Okay, ready to land and carry supplies or passengers. You are going to launch back. You are coming to land here. Hey Myron, welcome to the stream. It's already 6:15. Okay, I'll be right back for a few minutes. I'm gonna check if I can get some food. But yeah, I'll be right back. Well, this food can't get any more Dutch. Potatoes, red cabbage and sausage.
I'm Kim of the Red Frontier, the channel to choose if you don't
Okay, we have more colonists coming in. There are currently 11 work slots available. There's another child born! Oh, that's really good. Here comes everyone!
New colonists have arrived.
And now we'll see where they're all from. Anton Bertrand from France. A male. A female medic from Germany. A male officer from France. Stephanie Roth from Germany. Stephanie Hoffman from Germany. Nicole Olsen from Sweden. Another Swedish, Sanna Karlsson. Mauritius Walter from Germany. Swedish Per Berg. Swedish Gerda Nilsson. Cordula Schumacher from Germany. And from France, Francis Claude. So many. This, no British, no. We've got like Swedish, Germans, French, and one Bulgarian living here now. And 2 Martian-born people. Probably drop the average comfort a little bit. 145 now. All botanists. $145 performance on the building now. Jeez, that's good. I believe it still uses the same amount of water. It does use way more food now. But 1 crop cycle can provide enough food for what's currently here, so I'm happy with that. We actually have 1 unemployed person right now. Predicted daily production of 3.2 machine parts. Well, we have soybeans, which is actually the best one right now because it's increasing the quality of the soil. There's also potatoes, which require some more water but produce more food. There's also wheat, which grows a lot faster but also produces less food. Soybeans is right now just doing really well. I can actually cycle in some wheat. But they do also all produce oxygen, which is cool. Residence 10 and residence 14. I could move them over and then increase... oh, living quarters do have more comforts. Phoebiana comet. Born on Mars. Well, we have 1 person unemployed. Do we... I think we're gonna open up the metals extractor on the morning shift. It's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be something. So at least that is going to happen. Yeah. They're hungover because they're alcoholics, which is not good. The alcoholics are actually not that interested to living here because I don't have a bar for them. But the bar is too big.
Sector scan.
Not enough room for a bar. Ooh. Rare metals. – Not bad. Oh, that makes it sound even worse if they have to get their own stuff done. If they have to make their own still to get to their alcohol. Power is fine. Yeah, it's definitely fine. We have more concrete coming in. Well, some of the alcoholics have been here for a while, so that would have to last quite a bit if they bring in that much contraband. Let's be honest here. Katie Dukakis, rubbing alcohol. Hasse might have been one of the ones that came along right now, but I'm very sure we had an alcoholic before. Yeah, Sigrid. Oh, Sigrid actually became an alcoholic on Mars. They didn't start being an alcoholic. They came here, it was like, I need to cope with stuff, I'm going to be an alcoholic. Getting into the pre-release is actually having a long-standing relation with Paradox in streaming or YouTube, and I have been doing that for almost 5 years now. It's 2018, yeah. Since 2013 is when I started doing regular YouTube content, and I've met many of the developers already, so you have to be doing this for a while. And then you can get some pre-release access as well. Yeah, I'm just letting it run not too fast while I'm eating. There is enough for people to be born, I believe. Children will be born. The dome is comfortable enough. So it seems it's now back to 70 again. Kind of weird. Oh, yeah, you go back a while with your EU1. We don't have any anomalies, no, but having the Explorer is still, yeah, still going to give us money. I hope there's some resources up here that we can exploit to actually make a tunnel happen. Let's just fill up our transport and finally bring them back to base with all these medals. Yeah, it's developed by Hemimont Games, which, if I'm not mistaken, are either the developers behind Tropico or some of the people from Tropico started Hemimont Games.
Sector scanned.
turn you off for a second. He apparently had some... Wow, really? Not a lot in here now, is there? Oh yeah, Tropico is Calypso. Let me look it up again then for a second. Hemimond Games. Bulgarian game developer. No. They did do Tropico. Tropico 5 was a video game developed by Hemimond Games and published by Calypso. There. Calypso is the publisher. They are the makers behind Tropico 5, 4 and 3. So, yeah. This is from the developers of Tropico. How is our tech going? Low G. Ah, that's going to be more power income. Okay, daily production at 2, which is perfectly fine. We also have some metals going on every day now. Perfect. The next thing we need is a rare metals extractor. So we can get those as well. And sell them for money back on Earth, which increases our funding, which allows me to bring more stuff back or research more. Okay, that was my food. Oh, we have 2 celebrities now.
The first colonists are all gamblers coming to Mars. It's the ultimate roll of the dice.
They travel through 50 million miles to a rocky, inhospitable world and try to bend it to humanity's will. Erhard Koch, on the other hand, seems to also be a gambler in the more traditional sense. We must not judge. On the contrary, we must be supportive and help our dear comrade, with whom we've traversed the void, spearheaded humanity's expansion on other worlds, only to find that we are no safer from vices so earthly. It's as if we've never left. So Erhard Koch is now a gambler.
Research complete.
We have 2 children still. Low G turbines, there it is. That unlocked atomic accumulator. Ah. History will remember the 20th century for 2 technological developments. Atomic energy and spaceflight. Neil Armstrong. Let's set you up low G fungi. Fungi's. Ah, finally decommission protocol. That allows me to remove the frickin' 2 destroyed concrete things here.
Hello there, folks, and welcome back. This is the Red Frontier with me, Xanthe Alpha.
Meteor shower incoming.
Oh, what the...
way we react to circumstances in a game.
That sounds bad.
We react to circumstances in life. Sometimes you lose, and sometimes you win. Like it or not, it's part of the deal. You know, when I've been to a ball game and my team lost, I lose all my energy and feel like dropping the ball. But I don't. I pick it up and keep on going, even harder than before. If your beliefs are important to you, if your love for your team is true, there's only one way to go. Forward. Keep fighting for what you believe is right, even if the chances to win are non-existent. You know, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Let this next song fill you with faith and energy to go on.
I'm not liking this meteor swarm that's incoming at all. I'm gonna turn it off for now because we don't even have the power yet. Okay, I can send them back. Yeah, I will. Which means I can send for more people from Earth. You are leaving. Yeah, takeoff in progress. Okay. Okay, passenger rocket from Earth. Age group, definitely the youth. It's getting less and less people available, though. Specialization. Geologists. Engineers. I have no reason to... I don't have a place. Yeah, meteors can be mined sometimes. I'm not sure how. But the dome can withstand a hit from them, at least, it said. But buildings outside the dome are gonna get possibly wrecked. But I don't know how extreme this meteor shower is going to be. Available residents is 14. Engineers and geologists, yes. I don't care if they're vegans. I don't know what it actually does. Doesn't work, leaves at first opportunity, but will decide to stay if comfort is high. You can actually send for tourists. I'm a survivor. Yeah, let's launch. This one is leaving, the other one is coming. Yeah, I want to expand to this area, I just don't... Ah yeah, there's water there. So you need to get your drone hub close to this. Oh, then again, I also want to get a drone hub up here, so we can move to up there. Then again, I can do a combined thing, like do this one here. And get our cables going. Here we go. It gets that drone up connected. That allows me to get this water and this metal. Use that hopefully to work on... Why are you not working? Because you're not in power yet. Get a dome down here. That's gonna need water. That's gonna need... Well, things filled in the dome. But I actually would like to get it... get a medium dome instead. Yeah, this is basically allowing me to get a... tunnel started. It requires 30 Wow.
Sector scanned.
Okay, no resources in that sector, so we're done basically in the crater mostly. Just some of the edge areas still. But the question is...
Cable fault reported.
Okay, it is considered one thing. That's good. Ah, they're gonna get the metals at least from here. At least they cannot reach the machine parts. Which would be the worst. If they stole that. We currently have 11, but we are producing more. I mean, we are producing about 2.6 a day, and we're getting more people coming in right now. To produce even more. Might actually be able to open another work shift for them. Right, because this one up here has barely any drones going right now. Oh, you can't select more than one drone? That's really annoying. Okay, so the metals are coming in. The machine parts are gonna take a while. And I'm probably gonna have to use the transport to grab enough concretes. And then I need to wait for the machine parts before I can do more. If I can open another machine part shift, that would be the best. Question is, how many are we now using? 0.9, and we're producing 3, so we have a net positive. Electronics though, oof. And we have 48, so that should last us for at least 10 more days, maybe 20. All ready to land. We have passengers on board. Here you go. Yeah, the tunnel will be important to actually get up here. And you can use it to transfer power and oxygen and water as well. Now let's see how this meteor shower is gonna affect us. Here comes everyone. Whoa, 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 that's a lot of money signs.
New colonists have arrived.
Let's see where everyone is from. Ada from Germany. Gudmund from Sweden. Lots of Swedish, you know? It's kind of interesting. From Germany, Venus. From Germany, Corina. Frederik Lundberg from Sweden. Otto from Germany. Getting a Claude from... Claude is a French male name though. Marguerite, that's definitely a female name, yeah, from France. Erhard from Germany. Vidar from Sweden, and Janine from France. Apparently everyone is just from France or Germany or Sweden. Well, we have more colonists coming in. 10 unemployed right now. Which means we can open up this work shift. We can open up that work shift. And we have still got like 1 unemployed person. But at least the machine parts production is now going. And 1.9 rare metals. Oh, I have no idea how much funding they will provide. But first, the meteors! It's gonna happen. It's gonna just be wrecking everything. You are... Yeah. Load concrete. Okay, hang on. Load concrete, please. Why are you just idling? Oh, here comes the meteor storm. More than a day! Okay, here they land. Oh god, it's gonna cut. It's gonna just cut a swath here. It's currently all up there.
Sector scanned.
I wouldn't mind it staying up there. Ooh, some extra minerals. Or metals. Oh no, that's the tunnel. I'm like, there's something on my screen that's light blue, but it's the tunnel exit. Please,
Anomaly
please.
found.
Well then, a free anomaly. Even better. Okay, how... Is it just that you can't reach it or something? Let's remove you for now.
Anomaly found.
There's more than 1 concrete though. Also, yeah, they're dropping anomalies up there, which is really nice. That is a good thing. And they're all up there, which is... Oh, perfect. Yeah, this is annoying. I can't get my concrete to move.
Research complete.
They can't even go pick up the machine parts? Oh, hang on. Order to load concrete. Yeah, that's fine. They're just loading up with exports now. Perfect. Decommission protocol is done, so I can remove those things. Storage compression. Water, oxygen, and power storage capacity expanded by 50%. Sounds good, but right now, life from Mars.
Sector scanned.
More in the sector. Good. 3 and 4. Okay, are you filled up now? Good. Let's unload them all the way over there. The machine parts is going to be the pain in the ass, though. Many are stored, but I think their load is super heavy right now. Their load is like minimal. So let's start moving some more drones down to this drone hub. Now down to 17. One more I think is fine. Well, up to 17. Now it's 18 drones are being tasked to work here.
Cable fault reported.
I'll immediately go to work on that one. Also, there's like way too many piles of waste rock around here. Get some more dumping sites going. Probably keeps them busy for a while. Also, yes, we can actually clear the remains of these buildings now. There we go. Total man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Total man is now 113. That seems quite high all of a sudden. Let's just have a couple extra solar panels. Yay, we can pick up more concrete. Ah, now we're at 19 machine parts. Yes, it's working. We're getting there. It would be easier if we just, you know, Ditmar can be brought back now. We are still gathering exports as well. Okay, how are we doing? 75 comfort, they still want drinking and gambling. Disabled work slots still at 27. I believe no one is... Hey, it seems that... Ooh, Utopia Solar, Deimos Gale. It seems that our first kid has actually grown up now. Orbiter Race works in the art workshop. A glutton, vegan, hypochondriac. We are gonna need a second dome though, because, well, we're about to be filled up over here. But where do we get that dome? Do we just build it? Well, up here we have double underground metals. Do we have, like, no water coming in? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, we do have surplus water over here now. No, we don't yet. Seriously, didn't we upgrade that thing? Yeah, upgrade increases water production. Oh, we need to actually buy the upgrades. Oh, also with the... That makes more sense. But you'd have to know that first, you know? I didn't even realize that was the thing. Let's be honest. You have to force the upgrade first. Well, for at least one of these I want to do that. If I do it for both, I can get even more fuel, but we're doing really well on fuel. Let's unload the rest of our concrete. 21 machine parts now. So you actually have to manually move stuff. Yeah, I've never seen a gluttonous vegan. That is indeed a very interesting trade combination.
Sector scanned.
That tunnel will be very useful to have.
Cable fault reported.
Well, the grid is now losing power every hour, but there's plenty of power to go around anyway. We're loading back up the rest of the concrete. And we're gonna unload it over here. 25 now, we almost have the 30 we need. I'm very inclined to just send 1200 funding back up now. Just send for 30 machine parts and be done with it that way. Add some orbital probes maybe. I did need more drone hubs. Electronics are made from rare metals, yeah. Polymers were made from water and fuel. I can't just get one ready though. Get some machine parts going, 30 and extra drones, and we're down to 60 million funding. We still have quite a bit of metal, but it will run out. Daily product. Wow, full work shifts actually. Ah, they moved out of the factory and the metals Jesus. I hope there is some way to get rid of this waste rock at some point, because bloody hell. Is there a lot of it. Biome engineering. Oh yeah, farms increase comforts. I'm gonna remove you from the queue for now, because I want the cheap ones first. Moxie upgrades. Building your own drone hubs, building your own polymer factories and fuel refineries, smart homes, sustainable architecture. There was also the battery optimization, dust repulsion. Let's do dust repulsion. Well, actually, I could use the funding right about now. And I have no money to outsource anything, so... Explorer is getting ready over there. You know, let's go. I'm not gonna wait for more resources. Metals 41 here. Oh yeah, we have consistent production until this is empty, and that's gonna take a while to empty out. The current production more than 100 days. Do I even have a rare metals deposit? I don't know, I'm gonna build
Sector
one right
scanned.
here. Yay, no resources. Okay, we're down to 30. Our Sea Explorer is ready. Yeah, I don't want to use these. I just want to land the next rocket in range of them so they can unload the machine parts all to this. At least as much as possible. Well, to be fair, I can probably just drop it here, unload everything here, make sure nothing else steals them. And yeah, you kind of need to have at least 2 tunnels in this map. Does allow us to eventually go for this water deposit as well.
Cable fault reported.
Oh, what a surprise, another cable fault. Still plenty of power to go around. Yeah, this one has been upgraded to 1.5 production. So the grid is now actually storing water.
My name is Kim, and you are listening to the Red Frontier. You are heavily
Can we upgrade you?
the
No.
whole Red Martian nation.
They're almost here. Polymer factory, that's for later on. Drone hub is also for moving another down here. Polymer is water and fuel. Well, our fuel is all up here. For children, but soon we will not have room for them to live. Might actually have to move everyone out of the living quarters into apartments by temporarily removing the... Holy shit, this farm is doing well. Oh, you bastards, what are you doing? Oh, they are carrying it to the other one. Or they're bringing in all the fuel.
Funding received.
Rare 132 for 6 metals. That is surprisingly high.
Sector scanned.
9, is that going to be enough? Yeah, it is. That's actually pretty good for those exports. Yeah, at least this drone up is barely in range of them, so they can actually deliver all the goods. It's close, though. No, the machine parts are gone now. And we're building the tunnel. It's happening. Tunnel entrance and exit can connect power and life support grids at different locations and different elevations. Rovers can travel along the tunnels to reach places they otherwise couldn't. Well, Explorer, you have power. You're gonna go there. Wait, whoa, what? Wow, they're fast through that thing. Hey, go metal. There they are. Oh boy. It's working. Now I gotta make the power actually go up as well. Perfect, they're using this metal to construct it even more. Oh, but yeah, the reason I'm bringing the power up... No. The power up here is to make sure I can just power. Oh, right. Oops. Then again, no. I would actually have to land a rocket up there for the power hub. Rocket with 1 drone and then build the prefab hub. That's unfortunate.
Breakthrough discovered.
Interplanetary learning. Schools can train the workaholic and hippie traits. Okay, taking student exchange programs to a whole other level. Sounds fun. They are far away, but yeah, look at this. That's the meteor storm from a couple of days ago. Blimey, that's a lot. Polymers. Oh boy, some of them actually drop things. Not all of them, but some of them did.
Anomaly found.
All the way
Cable
up
fault
there.
reported.
It's a bit unfair. Yeah, we're gonna have to send a rocket with a drone. And then another, I'll just to make sure, bring another drone hub. I'm gonna have to actually make power first. Wow. Yeah, if I had enough, I would actually send for an RC rover instead. I'm gonna do that instead, yeah. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more funding and then bring in an RC rover. They'll bring their own stuff. How are you doing? Water is fine. Power is perfect. Production is going up and up and up. Wow, we're up to 30 now. Polymers 38, machine parts 32, electronics 32. Yeah, we're gonna need to actually make those ourselves as well. How are you doing? 10 exports now? We could send them back already, but... How are you doing? You have plenty of power to get this one as well and then turn back.
Cable fault reported.
Another one.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
A drone swarm is done because we get a bonus research of 1500. Domescaping. Residences in basic domes have improved comfort. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Metals instead of electronics for drone prefab. That's really strong, I think. Yes, let's get the other training going. And dust repulsion. Actually, getting some outsourcing wouldn't be the worst. But I think this is when I can actually send in my rover. Drone hub. Do you come with drones? I'm not sure. There you go. But they're like going to be forever Mariana oxygen. There's one homeless, yeah, that's the problem. It's because we lack I could do that. Remove this and build the apartments instead. It will make everyone very unhappy though.
Research complete.
I'm Xanthe Anderson of the Red Frontier radio station.
I think they're supposed to be... Wow, we have 2 seniors already.
All the way from Central Belgrade on Earth, and on behalf of all the members of the...
Oh, hang on. No.
That sounds like the kind of club
Sector scanned.
Ninad, this is your first birthday away.
Logi fungi. Oh, good. Our explorer is done. We're gonna bring them back here. Transports. Might as well build a metals deposit up here. Yeah, I know it's too far from a commander. But I can't still let the transport unload there.
Vehicle battery low.
Wonderful birthday and hope to see you soon. Hopefully some of us are coming.
Hopefully it'll get its...
Big hug. Oh dear. Let's hear another song.
Let's charge on that side then. Minus 20 every day. I think we can build that thing in a day, so... People will hate it, but... That's why I'm straight up going to build an apartment complex. Oh, are you kidding me? Living quarters. Clear it. Jesus. Get going right away. We have the polymers. And the concrete. 13 exports by now. It's gonna make everyone a little bit ticked off for a day or so. But I think having the apartments built will be a net positive over here. Allows our people to keep breeding, so to speak. Also, we're filled with food right now. That's how well we're doing on food. The polymers are here, we're just waiting on concrete. Research complete. Life from Mars. More people are coming in. Lower the risk of colonists developing flaws after sanity breakdown. Martian-born colonists graduate faster in universities and sanatoriums and have higher chance to gain perks from schools. Cool. I want the bigger dome. I'm gonna do it before dust repulsion even. Ah, you are ready to land. Since I'm bringing the rover, I'm just gonna land it here so it can also be fueled. What building is not working? Because you don't have metals right now. Well, we're kind of busy getting the apartments built as fast as possible. We need 2 more concretes. They suddenly see this as a higher priority than bringing in the concrete. Oh no, there it is, the last one. Yeah, soon everyone will have homes again. Minus 40. Ooh, that went fast. Okay, now everyone has actually got room again. Comfort is lower though. Oh, they're not mirrored. And now there's at least room for a few more colonists. Yeah, you do have your own drones, and they're following. Perfect. Hey, look, they're building stuff and such.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
And the fun thing is, now they're in range of that, so they will mine this. Our advantage is
Cable
also...
fault reported.
Hello, anomaly. Wow, for real? Like the very end of the entire thing suddenly has a cable fault. How much are these again? 1 metal, 1 electronics. Oh. Bringing the electronics up here, building a random thing. Good work. But yeah, let's see. That was not a good thing. Make sure we don't move that thing until it's actually done. Okay. So, drone hub needs to be built roughly here. And let's get it powered. And that's how we do this. Now we expand it to the top. There's so much water down there.
We've just confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit. A drilling accident turned to our advantage.
We lost a drilling probe while trying to analyze this anomaly. The signal was suddenly lost and we got the tingling feeling that we could get lucky with the second one. The operators were extra careful and the second insertion revealed a vast network of underground cavities beneath the hard rock plate. On top of that, we managed to get in contact with the first probe, which had fallen through in another section of the crust faults. We used the 2 probes as triangulation points for telemetry and pinpointed the location of the deposit. That is a sizable deposit. That's the Explorer. Now we have some things up here to do, like get more stuff. Yeah, that's in range. It's barely in range, but it's in range nonetheless. Well, the colony is for the most part self-sustaining now. This one I'm gonna let you take off. Drones are automatically going to that hub. And let's do another deep scan. Let's
Sector scanned.
There's
Cable
a
fault
frick ton of another one. Consistent maintenance is what this is going to be called. Yeah, we're starting to lose power. Because the amount we store is even going down, which is not a good thing. There we go, 4 extra of these should be sufficient. So the bigger your colony grows, the rougher it gets to actually build things, because you need to transport the resources back and forth. Houses and fuel shuttles that facilitate long-range transportation of resources between depots and resettling of colonists between domes. I think that is a really important one. So that makes the rocket scientist really good if you get, because you get this one early. What was the one? I guess this one. Let's outsource a little bit to get tax. Ah, yeah, for the patents. We do need to know. Okay, so now the power. The grid is draining.
I'm Xanthe of the Red Frontier.
Oh, then again, the night costs for these two is lower. We have one vacant work slot in the factory.
Sector scanned.
It's a shame. Well, we're now 42 days on Mars. It's going very well. And I think this is going to be it for today's stream. I will be back tomorrow with some more surviving on Mars, most likely. And I hope you all had fun and found this interesting. And it will definitely be on YouTube, unless it gets flagged for the music, which I hope it doesn't. But yeah. Colony is doing very well, actually, but we're gonna need our next colony, our next dome needs to have research as well, and just food is doing really well. Actually, food is probably my least worry, at least my smallest concern at the moment. Yeah, getting all the resources moved around is going to be interesting. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. And have a good day.